Bucs get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
At the Colts 40-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think they're
perfectly defense. You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Garoppolo on first down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets them 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mostert. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run with Mostert. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Garoppolo. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll throw right away. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Of course, I'm on the PS5.
They pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Rivers now. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I know we can't hear what's going on.
I've been on the PS5 since the day it came out.
My bad. We simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rivers on the money, complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because you see a guy.
And he fires one that's entered. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return will stop right around the 25.
By the 49ers.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
18 on the play.
Now Garoppolo. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 12.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Colts.
Mostert.
2-yard line.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
10-yard line.
Now they'll throw and go out below. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Yards to go.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time they tried it again, they felt like, what the heck? right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. To throw, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Final play of the half, Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, taste it. I ain't even tasted yet. What happened?
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I'm gonna say that's only should be the top.
He's got Burton here. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, it's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's got Jack Doyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have.
Putting them in the position to be right there every goddamn time. They ain't even running the down.
We know this, we know who we are, but sometimes that
bullshit.
winds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now left side on his swing pass. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
It's a gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
This is Mostert. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A handoff running left is Mostert and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
You ain't trying to get that same motherfucking play. Y'all ain't gonna let them get that on no more.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give them 14 on that one, and a first down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier. Dre Greenlaw on the tackle.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rivers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Throwing, Rivers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. But it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kwan Williams. The 30. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Colts 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. To throw again. Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Javon Kinlaw able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And he's got his man Hilton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 31. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown ground. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
The Colts will line up for the 2.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Open man is born. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Garoppolo looking to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Niners 36, Colts 13. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they'll come out with a 3-tight look on the first play of the drive.
Let me take that dress and let me see what she was talking about.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for
they
the
got 2 pick
49ers.
sixes.
They score the touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even.
We're talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
13. Mitch Wishnowsky.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
For today.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Operating from the gun, Rivers, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
21.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
1st down, San Francisco. Here we go.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Today's final score.
Now, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Indy.
That's good, then. Let me know how to make one now. So whenever she wants one, she can just say, I'm going to make me one.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.